The first album is my brain on overdrive.
Because what does your debut album says about the person who you are compared to your new one, New Boots?
The first album is it was my brain on overdrive. I'd only ever made one EP before that, and I just made it basically myself and a few people, my band, in this kind of small studio. And then for the next album, I brought in all these session musicians because I didn't think I was capable of explaining my thoughts onto music, and so I got lots of session musicians. And also I was picking songs from when I was 12 years old. I mean, hello, you know, that's 12 years old to 22 in your first album, that's a big mishmash. So the difference between then and now is I'm a lot more focused on this album. I know the sound that I was searching for. I knew the sound that I was searching for I might not get, because that's the beauty of studio. What you think doesn't always translate. And I know how to record now, and I pushed myself to play more instruments myself, and I believed in myself more as a musician in this album. And I definitely had a message to give out, which I don't feel I had in Spoons. I was just trying to prove myself that I could do a good album. I love Spoons, don't get me wrong, but I'm more proud of New Boots, I think. But New Boots is already old.
Yeah, because it was released a year ago in Ireland and in Great Britain as well, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's only since this spring that it's released on the mainland of Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it not a little bit strange for you maybe, or that?
I would have thought so. I was really annoyed that the release times were so staggered. I was really annoyed because I want it out there and just done and move on and keep going. But one thing's really cool that worked out from this is that I get to relive the songs and re-understand the songs and shake hands with them again and see them in a different light than when I was recording them. And the cool thing about it is that it's fresh all the time. It just keeps becoming fresher. It keeps reinventing itself. So that's really great about it. But I possibly this freshness this honeymoon period might not last too long. I'm going to tour this album to death, and then I really need to move on. Then, you know. So, but I've already done it. It's cool. I've started on the next album already. So.
Okay, yeah. Because did you discover new things out of your songs because the whole process of reliving that album, that you heard some things in it that you might not notice before in your own song? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. The funny thing is about songwriting is what I've learned is that the songs are actually just manifested through me. I, more often than not, don't even realize I've written a song, or there's not a thought process gone into it. It just happens. It's a feeling, and that feeling is manifested through the instrument I use and how I use the instrument, be it my voice, be it bass, be it piano, be it drum, be it whatever, all of the different mediums that I use. So yeah, you come back and you only kind of understand a song much later. Well, me anyway, I only kind of understand what I was trying to tell myself. And it's quite funny that if I write a song and I have no idea, I couldn't really understand or I couldn't really connect. Obviously I can connect, it's a baby that I give birth to. It's my song, I completely connect to it. But it's like a baby as well. It's a human that is its own person that I don't really have to get to know. And so you come back and you talk with it, and it talks to you, and it's interesting, these conversations with my songs. It's very cool.